Uh, Hi everyone. It is me, Jordan Long here, and today I'm going to talk about voting or choosing. Voting is a Latin borrowed word. The English word is choosing or picking, and why some folks out there make a big deal out of it. But keep in mind, a lot of folks who do choosing and gathering, Reich, Earldom, and Near, they know they keep out of lawmaking, but they love the choosing and picking. And then they get irked over the 4 years that nothing shifts. Well, nothing does shift, does it? You can't take care of every hang up and bind. It's never gonna work. At least not in 4 years, because four setters only get 4 years between their two runs. Or stands, I guess. I don't get it. Well, the truth is, let's talk about wind worths. Wind worths are always going high. Yeah, but it's been my belief that wind has always been worth a lot. How can you say that? Well, it's true. Wind has always been worth a lot for anyone who drives wind burning carts, no need what they be. Wind has always been worth a lot. When has wind ever been cheap? Never. Yeah, well, that's been my thought and belief. Well, they need to do something to bring it down. Well, the thing is, they'll never ever can bring it fully down because windworths are always based it on all kinds of stuff, and everybody can guilt whoever you want to guilt on it for windworths being high. You can guilt Rushland and Borderland if you want now. You can guilt the Middle East lands if you want. But windworths has always been worth a lot. And keep in mind, you know what also makes windworths worth a lot too? Sales toll. But I think at the end of the day, windworth has always been worth a lot. And it's never ever going to be cheap. Can you tell me a time when it was cheap? Oh, in the early days. Yeah, what early days are we talking about? Are we talking about the first wind burning carts came along that took the stead of the Blackstone burning carts that came before them? Because I'd like to know. I don't know. But I guess there was a time where it was cheap. I don't think there ever was a time where it was cheap. And it's true. I don't think there ever was a time I can think of where wind was ever cheap. At least not the kind of wind that carts run off of was cheap. I can't ever say there was. And if folks gilded on a lot of things, in which it might be true and it might not be true. And then my also thing is they behave as if 4 years is enough to get all the things hanged up. They go something like this: "Oh well, there's all kinds of bullshit shooting going on." Yeah, there is. It's sad. We should make new laws. Well, new laws aren't going to stop folks from mis. New laws are not going to stop folks from working guns for evil goals. All they're going to do is just handicap the folks out there who do. All they're going to do is just handicap folks that already are working guns for the right grounds. They're going to handicap the hunters. They're going to handicap the law keepers, and the free and the rest keepers out there. But at the end of the day, it's gonna. But at the end of the day, you're not going to stop someone who wants to do something evil with their gun that they bought. You can't stop folks from doing something evil with guns, sadly. And new laws is never going to stop folks from doing something evil with guns if they want to. Yeah, well, the rest of the world's got their own hang up with guns too. We're not the only land where Lucifer tells someone, hey, you want to shoot, where Lucifer has someone do something evil with some gun and they sadly go through with it, sadly, and God, you forgive them for it. You know. And I think it's always going to be a hang up. There's always going to be folks that, do something evil with guns. I know. And it's never going to go away. I guess you're right about that, though. And I know there's going to be someone out there who thinks that this film is going to somehow, some way, get put on Yeargate for the things I've been talking about. Well, if it does, it does. There's not really much run or lead I have over it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. I was talking about choosing why I keep out of it, and it goes like this. Well, why don't you don't choose the Foresetter, or the Gatherer Coming, or the Winnemold, the Folkmold? Why you don't choose the Reich Elder, or the Gatherer Coming, the House of Winnemold and the Folkmold, or the High Devers, or Earldom Elder, or the Lawmaking Gathering, or the High Devers, or the Borough Elder, or the Lawmaking Gathering and the High Devers? I just keep out of it. Because I don't think my word gets heard. And at the end of the day, my word isn't going to shift anything. It's not like my word is going to shift anything in the Gatherer, Reich, Earldom, or near. That my word isn't going to be heard. And the truth is that a lot of folks don't notice, but their word doesn't really shift that much. Everyone seems to believe that they made an unlikeness, or they're the ones that made this shift, but they didn't. A small half of the choosing may have done it, but the big half of the choosing didn't really do anything. So no, I don't think my word gets heard. I just want to keep out of it, because at the end of the day, if something goes wrong, at least they can't guilt me for choosing someone who did that in the law mode, whether it be Gatherer, Reich, Earldom, or near. Yeah. So those are just some of the things that folks, wish that would go away, or believe they have who believe there should be an answer to it, that it's something that that should just be handled, be done with, should never happen again. But sadly, at the end of the day, those hang-ups are always going to be there. And I don't care who you are, the only way you're going to make them go away. Only God and Jesus can make those hang-ups go away. You can't. So it is what it is. They're always going to be there. So anyway, if you like this film, then follow me over here at Jordan Long Show, or watch the last film I made over here. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film. Bye.